My love, where are you? My love? My. What are you all dressed up for? You look positively delectable. You wouldn't mind if I had a taste, would you? Oh, all right. I wouldn't want to ruin your adorable costume. What are you, anyway? I see. The neck scarf I got you? Oh, and your nice dress coat? And you even included the pocket watch with a nice gold chain. You look absolutely darling. Very tasteful. No pun intended. Let me adjust your neck piece, though. You always have trouble tying it correctly. Silly little boy. There we are. Now, what has you all dolled up like this? You don't dress up for me like this often. What's the occasion, if I may ask? A Halloween party. Oh dear, you know how much I adore parties. It's been such a long time, hasn't it? What I would give to go to a well-organized party with a dazzling costume and a bountiful feast. Wait, why didn't you tell me about this? I hardly have any time to get ready. Oh, I'll have to look through my wardrobe and find something suitable to wear. What should I go dressed as? A monster? A queen? Oh, I have the perfect dress if I was a queen. It's silk and has wonderful bead artistry around the neckline and around the sleeve edges. I believe you helped me pick it out, but that was some time ago, so I understand if you don't remember. Human memory isn't quite as sharp as ours, so I don't hold you at fault. Then again, I also have that lacy Victorian-style gown. That may be more appropriate for a Halloween theme. Imagine if I went as a vampire, wouldn't that be funny? It would be our little secret. Oh, or perhaps a nun costume. Oh, so many fun ideas dancing in my head. I suppose you'll help me decide, won't you, dear? Now, come with me and help me dress. What's wrong, dear? Oh, do you want me to surprise you instead? You're such a romantic. I love when you let me surprise you with special little gifts and outfits. Wait, what do you mean? Why would I not go? You're my lover. We have to go everywhere together. It couldn't possibly be worth going without me accompanying you. Well, that's just nonsense. Why go to a Halloween party when you could stay home with me, dear? I know everything about you. We can do all of your favorite things and not have to fuss over costumes or seeing people. Unless you prefer to keep the costumes in our plans. Oh, please. You're acting as if there's someone waiting for you there. It's so hard not to get jealous when you go to places with their other guests, let alone other women. Especially when I'm not there, you know that. Dear, why would you agree to go if I wasn't invited? Why wouldn't you say something? You are to come to me with these sorts of decisions. Actually, all of them, but I understand what a forgetful little thing you are sometimes. Well, I think I would like to play a little game with you then, first. What is it, you ask? It's a little game I like to call Darling Help Me. It's a game of my own creation, of course. Brilliant, I know. How to play? It's really simple. First, I bind your wrists like so. Oh, darling, you must have forgotten how much stronger I am than you. Silly boy, why try to resist? These weak little appendages couldn't do a thing, even if you wanted them to. Now, behave for me. There we go. Now that I have your undivided attention, I can explain the rules. Ah, sweetheart, it's rude to break eye contact. The rules are simple. Your hands are going to be bound and your eyes are going to be covered, just like this. And I'm going to ask you different questions. These questions will have to do with all of the fun we've had together. So you'll get to deep dive into that silly little head of yours and think of all of the things that we've done together and all of the things you know regarding me. That shouldn't be too hard, should it? Since I am the most important thing in your life, right? Right? Good boy. Now, the blindfold and hand ties make it so you can't search for clues. We don't allow cheating in this house, do we? And for the prize, if you get the questions right, you'll be allowed to go to your little party. You are allowed one wrong answer, since you couldn't possibly fit all of that information into your tiny little head. But you are allowed no more than that. Am I understood? Good. First question. What is our family name? That was quick. Perhaps too easy for my big, strong, smart boy. Let me think. Where was our first date? Was it at the aquarium, the Downton graveyard, or the cafe 2 towns over? Very good, very good. Now, what was the name of the very first pet we brought in together? You're right, and what a wonderful pet they were. I do miss them every now and again. It's nice that they aren't too far away from us ever. Very nice of Grandfather to make them a special little spot in the family cemetery. Say thank you to Grandfather. What was that? Oh, you're gonna have to speak up for me, dear. I can't quite hear when you mumble. Should I think of something harder for you? No? Oh. Are you afraid you'll get it wrong? I have the utmost confidence in you, dear, so answer me this. What is my favorite color? Correct. I still cherish the ring you got me in that same color. It reminds me daily of how loyal you are to me. How about we try really a more difficult one? What is the date that I was turned into a creature of the night? I do hope you remember something that important. It would be a shame to waste your strike on such a simple question. I suggest you don't make me wait, darling. You might be late for your little party, and you surely would hate that, wouldn't you? Now hurry up and answer. You know I'm not a patient lady. Darling, that's your one strike. It was the great year of 1802, the year the second coalition of the French Revolutionary Wars ended. Not that you could remember that, of course, since you failed to remember my turning date. That's fine. All is well. I'll give you one last chance to redeem yourself. We'll say this is the final question. The only thing standing between you and your precious costume party. Now, my dear, where did we go on our honeymoon? Was it Transylvania, Casa Loma in Canada, or Lanark Castle in New Zealand? Darling, this is hardly the question to joke about. You're making me angry. Surely you're joking. How could you have possibly forgotten where we honeymooned? This is one of the few times I can confidently say you've disappointed me, dear. I feel almost betrayed. First you tried to leave this house without my permission, and then you forgot one of the most romantic things that we've ever done together. It's a very big disappointment, darling. Can't believe you tried to betray my love. Even after I entrusted you and told you the plight of vampires. How we can't feel. How our hearts can't understand love. As long as I can remember, my heart has been barren, nothing but a hole in my chest. And that all changed when I met you. I felt something I'd never felt before. Something that no other vampire has felt. Especially towards a human. For the first time, I felt desire and longing. All for you, my love. Because of that, I promised you the world. And kept you safe. You've kept me craving that special feeling you invoke within me. And you've always fulfilled my desires. I think I've truly become addicted to the way you make me feel. But now, this is how you decide to repay me. After all I've done for you, after all the love I've given you. You must think of me as a fool. But it's you who is truly the fool. Thinking you can outsmart me? Thinking you could use me? My dear, not only did you forget one question, but you've forgotten the one that is most important. So important, I'm now questioning your loyalty to me. I, for one, think that's unforgivable. For punishment, I believe I'll have more than just a little taste of you tonight. Maybe I'll take 2 pints tonight, Perhaps that'll teach you a lesson. Perhaps then you'll learn who you belong to. Oh, I miss this face. The way you would react when I drink your blood when we were first together. You were so frightened, so timid, even a little shaky. That's what you look like right now. Truly precious. Now, let me see that pretty little neck of yours. Hey guys, this is Gentle GF. Thank you so much for watching. This audio is a bit spicier, so I hope that was something fun and interesting for you guys. I definitely had quite a time coming up with this concept, but I hope you liked it. If you did enjoy this one, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. For extra support, you can follow me on Twitter or buy me a coffee. Both links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night. Mwah!